mint water. Drink this. Drink this, bitch. Drink it, or you are a coward. You are a fucking coward if you don't want to drink this. And if you don't want to date me, then you are racist. And if you don't want to date Riley Dennis, then you are transphobic. Hi everybody, I am MrRepizion, and today I am responding to blank or you are blank because I have seen this a lot from the pro blood sports people. Fights me in the blood sports, or you are a coward, which isn't all that much different from dates black people or you are a racist, dates trans people or you are transphobic. The pro blood sports people want you to fight in the blood sports, or you are a coward, which is the denying the antecedents fallacy. You know, it's like just because you don't want to go to the blood sports doesn't automatically make you a coward. You know, you're probably just not interested. Now, this is where the pro blood sports people say, well, you complain about it all the time. And if you complain about it all the time, then you may as well go. But here's the problem. There would be a difference if, like, I was a Christian and an atheist complains a lot about Christianity on, like, Twitter, and they don't want to come and defend their position. And there's a difference between you don't want to go to the internet blood sports because you think that you'll be mistreated. You know, if you have a problem with the person themselves, then I don't see why you should have to go. Like, if you don't like Andy Worski, why should you be obligated to go to the blood sports if you don't like Andy Worski? It's difference between saying you should defend your ideas, and if you don't want to defend your ideas, then that is cowardly. And that's his difference from I don't want to go to the blood sports because I don't feel like being outnumbered 3-1, or I don't feel like having a person cuts me off mid-sentence. If a person has a problem with the moderating or lack thereof, if they have a problem with Andy Worski, if they don't want to go, I mean, there's just a difference. There is discrepancies or nuances to this, you know. And if a person is defending their ideas on Twitter, they are still defending their ideas. They just don't want to be associated with you. Or if a person like, hi, I think I'm real, if he wants to defend his position through a response video where he wouldn't be outnumbered 3-1, where he wouldn't be cut off in the middle of a sentence, where he doesn't have to deal with being disrespected, then yeah, if he wants to do it through a response video, I don't really see the problem with it. And I highly doubt that Andy Worski would be going to like Christy Winter's live streams where he would be outnumbered like 5-1, where they would just cut him off in the middle of talking, where they would probably abuse the mute button so that he couldn't get a word in edgewise. I highly doubt that he would want to go and deal with that. According to what's his name again? Like the whites YouTuber. I've heard that Andy Worski was in a live stream with the whites YouTuber, and the whites YouTuber muted Andy a few times, and then Andy Worski just left the live stream because he thought it was rude and, you know, a rude way to behave. Well, if a person doesn't want to go to the blood sports, because they don't like the way it's set up, then I don't see a problem with that, because they're not really arguing so much with the ideas, so much as they are arguing with the formatting. But feel free to watch Prince of Queens discuss this as well, because I think Prince of Queens made an amazing video to this. And also, I mean, the pro-internet blood sports people, the one who are like, fight me or you're a coward, fight me, they remind me so much of Onision that I decided to play some of MrRepizion's clips of, his response to Onision's fight me on my live stream or you're a coward, because Onision pulled the exact same shit. So I am going to play selected clips of that for you right now.
Keeping up with the recent news, Onision has started this new thing on his channel where he live streams debates with his so-called haters. He had about 3 debates, and then all of a sudden, out of the clear blue, I received an email from Onision. Yes, Onision, the man who said this minutes before the live stream went live, he said this about me.
I picked to be honest, the reason I picked him is because Repizion commented on his video saying good luck. So I assumed, because I don't want to talk to Repizion directly, but I don't mind if he helps people out and so forth. And the reason is because I really just don't want to talk to him.
He does not want to talk to me. He then says he wants nothing to do with me in the live stream itself. He doesn't want to talk to me. He made 3 videos about me saying that he doesn't want to ever associate with me, that I'm a stalker, that I accuse me of false accusations, which I disproved. In which now he has sent me, point 3, an email which contradicts everything that he said. He says he doesn't want to associate with me. Now all of a sudden, he does. Just from last week. Just last week he said he didn't want to talk to me, and now all of a sudden he does. And this is where it gets the best, ladies and gentlemen. I said no, I will decline debating you. And rather than respecting my decision, he calls me a coward, which is perfectly fine. But on July 4th, he debated Repsock. What? Repsock? What the living hell is Repsock? Repsock is his hand with a sock imitating me. This man is a 27-year-old male who recently had a newly wedded 18-year-old wife who, on July 4th, Independence Day, sat in his room and debated a sock because I said, no, I'm not interested. Oh, and I forgot to mention, his newly wedded wife is now 13 weeks pregnant. So rather than spend time with your wife, who's pregnant, who's about to have a child, you sit on July 4th and debate a sock.
I just want to say to all my reptiles, we're dinosaurs! Reptiles! Da, 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 da.
Okay, you gotta squeeze the booty.
Okay.
Straw men of him for nearly an hour.
Hello, everyone. I am Repsock, and today I will be debating Onion. Thank you, Repsock, for having this debate with me. It's been very brave of you to be willing to discuss all the negative things you've said about me in the past and resolve these issues like, an adult.
I really don't know what else to say in response to this, but you have fallen, Onision. The point is that he creates fake drama for the sole purpose of making money. That's why I'm stopping, and that's what I've come to realize. As a testimony from TJ, Onision wanted TJ to participate on the Steve Wilkos show and create a fake drama on national television. Yeah, bet you didn't know that one.
Onision
was kind of a drama. I remember Onision tried to get me to appear on something called the Steve Wilkos Show, which is basically like the poor man's, I guess I should say the even poorer man's Jerry Springer. And I'm like, Onision, you and I have serious differences here, and you've done some things that I find to be really disgusting that you've never shown any sort of sincere atonement for. You've never really even acknowledged that the stuff you've done is fucked up. And even now, you continue to defend your actions, even though, I mean, there's a clear pattern of you creating drama, of you continuously creating drama, continuously airing your dirty laundry in public, and now you want to do it on national TV. Like, this is a guy who's eager to get in more drama in front of an even larger audience. It's like it drives him. That's all he wants to do. And I'm like, I'm not participating in this, Onision. I can't even believe that you think that I would do something like this. I can't even believe that you want to do something like this. You know, and he's like, oh, we'll ham it up for the camera, and we'll create all kinds of new drama between us. You know, we'll figure out other reasons we don't like each other, and it'll be really even more unpleasant. I'm like, this isn't a fucking show, Onision. I'm trying to fucking convey a serious message here. When I was going after you, it was because I had legitimate grievances with your fucking actions and behaviors. And it's like he didn't even fucking comprehend that. It didn't even occur to him that I might not just be doing this as part of some fucking phony baloney fake WWE style storyline where it's like, you know, one week I'm hitting him over the head with the fucking chair and the next week we're fucking tag team partners or some shit. It's like, Onision, hello, Earth to you, motherfucker. That's not what's going on here, all right? Maybe for you, this is all just some big fucking show where you can just do whatever you want, fucking play with people's emotions, mislead your fucking own audience as to what's going on, and you just feel like that has zero consequences. But that's not how I fucking operate. And I told him I don't have any interest in being on the fucking Steve Wilkos show with you. I don't have any interest in engaging you in some sort of fake, trumped up fucking drama. I mean, so if you really want to know what kind of guy Onision is, that fucking story should tell you a lot of what you need to know.
So I ask you, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, you have to admit that there are parallels between how Onision behaved in the past and how the pro blood sports people behave right now. And Andy Worski, I mean, he is 29 years old and he is pushing 30. Yet he wants to invite people to like Jerry Springer like 2.0. It's just a Jerry Springer copycat. And again, there are probably other reasons why people don't want to go. Because okay, for those of you who are too young to know what Jerry Springer is, it's a show where it's kind of a lot like, men who love to eat shit and the women who love kissing them, or, a mother, has sex with her 13-year-old daughter's boyfriend. It's kind of like, it's that type of shit, basically. And, it's kind of like if they were to say, we care about, cancer, or we care about, children's needs, would you, donate to that? You probably don't even trust them with money. Like, I ain't giving my money to you. I don't even trust you. It's kind of like if Hi, I Think I'm Real wants to be taken seriously, If he wants to be taken seriously for his issues, whether it's conservatism, free speech, or men's rights, then this would be a poor way to go about it. Because if you want to advertise, conservatism or men's rights or free speech, it would be really bad to go to a show where you just make a fool out of yourself. Because when you do that, nobody's going to take you seriously. I'm not going to take a grown woman seriously if she goes around having sex with her teenage daughter's boyfriend and goes, runs to the audience and punches an audience member. I'm not going to trust her with money. I'm not going to trust her at all. Then, like, if you go to the blood sports, that is going to hurt your credibility. And, not many people can make a living off YouTube. When it comes to Hi, I Think I'm Real, he only has like 12K subscribers. He cannot make a living doing YouTube. So things like this could get him fired from his job. It could make it hard for him to get a new job. It would make it really hard for people to take him seriously if he doesn't have a college degree, and if he has to work at customer service or whatnot, or if he has to work at McDonald's or whatnot, people would view him as a laughing stock and a joke. And I cannot, blame Hi, I Think I'm Real for wanting to remain credible, because it's like if you are a construction worker or a police officer and you were to go to the internet blood sports, you could risk losing your job, get fired, you could risk not having an easy time finding a new job. You would be making your own life so much more harder for something that's, it's meant to humiliate you, and something that does not benefit you at all whatsoever. I mean, for the targets to go to the internet blood sports, what's in it for you? The chances that you are going to make a living off YouTube is very, very small. So there's really nothing in it for you and nothing you could hope to gain from it. So that's about all I have to say. I think I, made my point clear. And for those of you who were thinking, well, why didn't I go after Mr. Medicur's video? It's because I agree with Mr. Medicur's video. I think Mr. Medicur is right that the blood sports is just Jerry Springer. It's meant for entertainment. And if, you want to watch it, that's fine. I am just addressing the arguments. Go to the blood sports or you are a coward. Go... You're probably not. You probably just don't want to get fired from your job, It's the denying the antecedents fallacy. But when it comes to Mr. Medicur's video, whether or not people should enjoy the blood sports, yeah, I agree with Mr. Medicur. If you want to enjoy it, you could watch it all you want to, and it doesn't need to have a purpose, kind of like how Stick Sextonhammer brought up the TV show Jackass. If you just want some, mind-numbing entertainment, you can watch whatever you want to watch. I am just responding to that particular argument, and I am not going to respond to something I agree with. Anyway, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, likes, comments, subscribe, and please share everywhere. Bye-bye.